Well, good morning and happy 4th of July. It's about 6:50 in the morning now, and I'm doing something that I haven't done in a long time, doing 2 gigs in one day. And the first one that we're going to is called the Firecracker 5K run. It's actually a race that's done for the Ronald McDonald House, and it's actually a charity organization. So I'm not getting paid for it today, but that's okay because a lot of prominent people will be here. And well, sometimes, you know, these little free gigs that you do for charities can actually lead up to bigger things. I've had to happen many times. But just to tell you a little bit about what the Ronald McDonald House is all about, they're very popular in the United States, and they have quite a few locations across the United States. One of them is here in Pensacola. And basically what the Ronald McDonald House is, it's run strictly by donations. And let's say that you had a child that had cancer or something like that, and you had to come to Pensacola or wherever there's a Ronald McDonald House, and your child had to be in the hospital for, like, say, weeks at a time, and you know, you had to travel like maybe 200 miles or something like that. Well, what the Ronald McDonald House is, it's run strictly by donations, and it allows families with sick kids to be able to stay at the house free of charge without having to worry about paying for hotels and stuff like that. If they're going to be here for weeks at a time, and that way they can stay close to their kids. But like I said, it is run strictly by donations, and it is a great organization. I mean, when you really think about that, you know, a lot of these parents, you know, if you had to stay like 2 or 3 weeks in a hotel, well, that can get pretty expensive. But they have local businesses that donate, you know, dinner, food, you know, food for them and things like that, keep the house stocked. It's all ran by donations, but it really is a good organization. And this is one of their big fundraisers that they're doing today. It's a race through downtown Pensacola, and again, it's called the Firecracker 5K race. And it's supposed to start about 7:30 and should be done about 10. Now, as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to go home and probably, if I can get my camera working here, I'm going to go home and take a shower and all that good stuff, and then I've got to head out to Pensacola Beach for a wedding tonight. But we'll talk more about that coming up in the next gig log, because I'm actually going to split this up into 2 gig logs today, so you know, we'll have a record of both. But anyway, I was going around a big curve right there coming into downtown Pensacola. But anyway, we'll be at the gig here shortly, and I don't know how much filming I'm going to do here today, but you know, we'll see. All right, see you there. Okay, I'm here set up, and I'll just show you my setup here real quick, playing some patriotic music. It's about 7:45 in the morning now, and it's gonna be hot today. It's about gonna be highs in the mid-90s, I think. Heat index around 105. It's already like close to 90 right now. But anyway, here's my setup. And they got me set up on this big stage out here. They sometimes have a lot of concerts out here, as you can see from their light show there. Those obviously are not my lights because of their halogen, but anyway, show you the facility here. Now this place right over here behind me, that's called Seville Quarter. It is a major nightclub here in Pensacola. It's actually, I think, like about 4 or 5 clubs in one, and it's really a big facility. This is where everybody comes. And you know, today they're using the parking lot for this event, but the race is getting ready to begin here in a second. Then when they come back, I think I'm going to do a little bit of dancing. We'll be wrapping things up around 10 o'clock, so I'll have time to go home and shower and get this video uploaded and then get ready to head off to the wedding at Pensacola Beach today, which I hear traffic's going to be a major nightmare, so we'll try to get there a little early this afternoon. So anyway, we'll be talking to you in a bit. Alright, it's about 8:15 in the morning right now. They're getting done with the race. We're just starting to get some dance music going, so take a look at this. A lot of folks out here. You guys ready to speed up? Okay, here we go. Hope you can keep up with it. Okay, that's it. It's over with. I decided to do my wrap from home inside the Oval Office where it's nice and cool in the air conditioner. It's probably about 95 degrees outside, so really hot. And I'm getting ready to take a shower and get ready for the wedding I got to do later on today in just a little bit. But I just want to do a quick wrap for you. And the race went great. I mean, it had all different kinds of age groups, and they did a little awards ceremony there, which took a little while. But anyway, I finally got out of there about 10:30 and got everything packed up and moved on out, and didn't have to worry about lights or anything like that, so that really helped my setup and breakdown time. But anyway, the Ronald McDonald House here in Pensacola, the current facility has, I believe, 9 bedrooms for families, and they just broke ground on a new facility which is going to house 26 bedrooms. And they've got people from all over the nation that come here for operations and all that good stuff. Whenever a child needs operations, that they can come stay in the Ronald McDonald House. I believe they got people staying there from Colorado, I believe is what they said today. So in Alabama and everywhere. I mean, you can imagine that a lot of folks come in from out of town. That's where they get to stay, and it doesn't cost them a dime. It's all raised by donations, so it's a good facility to have for people who have children and things like that in the hospital. So anyway, that's a quick gig log for you, and you should be looking for another gig log later on tonight with the wedding. And I'm going to say this since it is July 4th, don't drink and drive and don't party too much tonight. Well, if you do, call a cab to take you home if you drink a little bit too much, because it may cost a little money to take a cab home, but you know what? A DUI will cost you a lot more in the long run when you really think about that, maybe even somebody's life. So there you go, gig log for you, and until later on tonight, practice and enjoy.